all the market. I'm convinced that everything which is going on about new gasoline, the Oshkosh Air Show and everything going on, the people who think that they have to care about the pilots who are on the field and who do not fly a lot, just 10, 15 hours, 20 hours a year. It's not because you are going to find a new gasoline, which will be very expensive to develop, to certify, to produce, to distribute. And the engine will need to get recertified. They will need to be retrofitted, which will be costly. If they are recertified, they will need to get recertification of the aircraft. Why? Because most of the new gasoline will decrease the performance of the aircraft. Nobody is going to pay for that. So the only way to succeed is not to care about the one who fly just a few hours a year. It's to be concerned about the one who are going to fly a lot, but mainly to get the improvement on the industry. Let's say the manufacturer of aircraft, manufacturer of engines. So I just care about the fact that if we bring new innovation as the engine, the industry is going to pop up. Then you're going to get new jobs. And someone said to me, we have to care about the one who they are not going to be able to fly. I prefer to consider the one who lost their job. There are more people who lost their job. Give them back to the industry, working with a job, and then one day they will fly. So, and instead of investing a lot of money for the new gasoline, new certification, new manufacturing, put the money on a bonus or stimulus package so the people who are going to lose their aircraft, they can buy an LSA or go to a flying club or go and do something else. So I think that we have to rethink how the flight should be, what will be the best way for the industry to be alive and growth with a new aircraft and make more aircraft than we should. Oshkosh is the most important one, but it's not enough. You need to pursue it. If you don't repeat many times, if you don't demonstrate, nobody is going to change. So the engine we studied in 1995. Can you see how many years we have been obliged to work on that to convince people today that it's a good idea? So you have the current mode is electrical one. Second one, when you have a failure mode, you have a red light. You go back to mechanical backup, and that's it. That's all.
Okay.
So you keep exactly the same control. So the rack of the injection pump is opening the same way. The only thing, you keep the control of the aircraft when you don't have any more electricity, and we are the only one who does that. All the others, if you lose the electricity, they lose the injection pump, they lose everything, so you don't have any more engine. So I think an aircraft without any engine on board, it's good to be a glider, but you have to be safe. So you keep the control, and this is very smooth. All the system we patented makes that if you come from the electrical mode to the mechanical mode, there is no change on the power. You keep the same opening on the injection mode, and everything stays perfect. Today we have not yet made the type certificate for the aircraft with a new engine. So we have the type certificate for the first generation of the engine. But to be honest with you, the best way for us is not to work on the retrofit, which would be too expensive, but work with the OEM, brand new aircraft, brand new engine. This is perfect. I know that we needed to start, so we need to have the STC on the aircraft to get that approved by the FAA. If I stay with the STC, the one we're going to make a lot of money when I'm going to lose a lot of money, the retrofit centers and the installation centers, because when you have an aircraft coming to the installation center, they need to make a check and an audit on the fuselage. Then they're going to let you know that you have some work to do on it. Then they're going to explain that the interior needs to be refurbished. Then you need new avionics. Then you need to be repainted. But I don't get any money for that.